Welcome to my channel. In this session I am going to explain you how to face MCQ questions for the subject BE 8255 Basic Electrical Electronics and Measurement Engineering for second semester computer science students. Today's session I will cover about the unit 1 electric circuit analysis part, that is Ohm's law alone, for part B, that is MCQ questions, which is asked for 2-mark questions. So we will see about the 2-mark question. So before going into this Ohm's law questionnaires, we want to know what is Ohm's law. So Ohm's law, by definition, it says at constant temperature, right, the potential difference, right, the current flowing at constant temperature, the current, so it is the relation which tells between voltage, current and resistance. Bear this in mind. It gives the relation between voltage, current and resistance. So simply you, for these MCQs, you can remember only this equation part. Here voltage is directly proportional to current. So at constant temperature, voltage is directly proportional to current. If you insert a resistance, by equating it, by replacing this by equal symbol, that is, it becomes voltage is equal to I into R. So this is the equation you need to remember for the rest of the part of Ohm's law questions, right? Now coming for the part how to study this Ohm's law topic, here I suggest web page examveda.com, where there are a lot of MCQ questions prescribed or related based on the subject wise, right? So there are general MCQ for practicing. You can refer this in future for your placement activities. Apart from that, you have MCQs in basic computer science. So now we are concentrating with the part of electrical part. So here engineering MCQ question for practice. Under this you click this electrical engineering. If you want any other subjects, you can check with this web page. If you can go back, you could check back with this computer science, mechanical engineering, civil engineering or chemical engineering, whatever part it is. So now I am concentrating with the electrical part. So electrical engineering, under this there are a lot of MCQs posted for each of the topic wise. So under each topic there are some 6 pages loaded with 5 questions each. So approximately 30 questions are loaded for each of the topics. So now we will see Ohm's law, how the questions can be asked in 2 marks. So here there are they have given the question along with 4 choices as it is appearing in the MCQ part, and choice for the answer and solution is also given, but the solution for explanation is missing here. So I'll try to cover how this is obtained in this part, right? So first question is, how much current is produced by a voltage of 18 kilovolt across a 15 kilo ohm resistance? So you should remember the part of the answer what I have explained in Ohm's law, right? So I is equal to V by R, or if you remember like V is equal to IR, that is also fine. So first remember what is given. They have asked for this part, they will be asking only the current I will be given, V will be given, either R will be asked. So among these three part, any of the parameter will be hidden and it should be found out, right? So here read the question once or twice. How much current is produced by a voltage of? So you know the unit of voltage is V. So voltage is 18 kilovolt and across a 15 kilo ohm resistance. So resistance here is 15 kilo ohms. So based on the equation, you can use the calculator. So here in your exam also there will be a calculator which will be appearing at the right side of your that is where window, whatever it is open. So similarly you can open here and perform this problem answers. So how we can find it out? So current I is equal to V by R, or it is nothing but we want to find I in the range of V by R. So here 18 divided by 15 will be your answer. So 18 divided by 15. So both kilo ohms and kilo K means K into 10 to the power 3. This is getting cancelled. So we are getting 1.2 amps. So here answer is 1.2 amps. I am directly giving the answer. You can check with this solution also. So option A is the correct one, right? So what is the approximate filament resistance of a light bulb if it operates from a 110 volt source and a zero point 0.6 current is flowing? So here voltage is given, V is given, R is given, sorry, I is given, V and I is given. We need to find out R. What is the formula for R? R will be V by I. So what is here V? 110. So again take the calculator. R is nothing but 110 divide by I is the value of 0.6. There is no kilo or a milli range is given. So you can directly substitute and just substitute the value of ohms. So what is the answer? It is 183.33 ohms. Let us check the answer, or else I will give the answer. So it is 183, says it is right. So answer for it is A. Next is 4 amperes of current are measured through 24 ohm resistance connected across the voltage source. How much voltage does the source produce? So here they have given 4 amperes of current. So what is your I is? I is equal to 4 amps. And what is the resistance? R is equal to 24 ohms. So how much voltage is produced, they are asking. So what is the formula? V is equal to I into R. So again take the calculator, clear it, and then substitute and multiply. So it is 24 into 4, right? So here the answer is 96 volt. So answer is 96 volt. Option C is the right answer. So the ampere is the unit of resistance. So you must know why this can be asked in 1 mark question. What is the unit of resistance? Resistance units is ohms. It is not amperes. So amperes is the unit of current. So the answer is false. So your answer is B. If you wish, next question, if you wish to increase the amount of current in a resistor from a 120 milliamps to 160 milliamps by changing the source, that is 24 volt source, what should be the new voltage setting? So for this it is a slight bit confusion because there is a two range value of resistance. So the resistance here is increased from 120 milliamps to 160 milliamps. So in this case, how it can be obtained? So first case is voltage is given, so you need to check it out for the 120 volt 120 milliamps of current. What is the voltage source? There is 24 voltage source. What will be the current here? So what is you need to substitute here. You need to find the current value. So I is equal to, in terms of I is equal to V by R. So it is to explain the same question. Here you consider if you wish to increase the amount. So here the current level at the first rate is given as I1 is equal to 120 milliamps, and the next current level it is increased to 160 milliamps, right? So what is the voltage source here is 24 volts. So first identify the resistance. So if you identify resistance based on Ohm's law, we know R is equal to V by I. So let me take this first value. So we are asking if you increase the amount of, if you wish to increase the amount of current in a resistance from 120 to 160, what will be the new voltage is the question. So we'll see, we'll check out with respect to a resistance. So first to find out resistance, what is your V by R is, it is 24 divided by 120 milliamps, 10 to the power 3. So we just keep this milliamps as such. So it will be around 0.2, right? So resistance value is 0.2. So now substitute this value of resistance in the next I2 value. So if you substitute in this I2, right? So here I2 here is 160. For this, if you find out voltage, that is the next set of voltage, V is equal to I into R. So what is your I2 into R resistance value? Here you consider this. So it is 160. This is this becomes 10 power 3, right? So here 0.2 into 10 to the power 3, you keep it as such, minus 3, it becomes minus 3. This is milliamps, right? So it becomes 10 power 3. So it is 160 into 10 power minus 3 into 0.2 into 10 to the power 3. So this 10 power 3 and 10 power minus 3 gets cancelled. So 160 into 0.2. What is the value of 160 into 0.2? Here is, I had checked already. So just to give a knowledge about it, so I am just doing it. 0.2, it is 32. So our answer must be 32. So let us check with the web page now. Now checking with the web page, if I give the answer as 32, the answer and solution is right, option D, right? So similarly, you could check for the remaining questions level. The resistance value here is given. So a resistor is connected across a 50 volt source. What is the current if the color code is red, orange and silver? So for that, this is like a 1 mark MCQ question. You must know the color coding technique to identify a resistance. So here the voltage is nowhere connected with it. What is the current they are asking? So here, based on the resistance value, they haven't given directly, they have given in terms of color code. For that, you need to identify what is the resistance value if it is a red, orange and silver. So hint for it is, I'll explain now. The answer we calculated is right. Here they have given in terms of milliamperes. So here we are calculated in terms of amperes. So the answer is wrong. So here 50 I is equal to V divided by R. R value here we have calculated it as 0.23. Or else you can just, if you keep it as 23, you will get the same answer. So it is 2.17. So 2.17 into 10 to the power minus 2. So it is something like 2.2 milliamps. So the answer will be 2.2 milliamps. Next question, approximately how many milliamperes of current flow through a circuit with a 40 voltage source? 6 points. So you can say your voltage is 40, resistance is 6.8 kilo ohms. How many milliamperes? So in terms of milliamperes they have asked, it is again V by R. So here 40 divided by 6.8. So more or less this Ohm's law will be like a direct calculation. It is 5.8823 something. So it is nearing to this. So here we have divided by resistance, that is in terms of kilo ohms. If it goes upside, so divide by 10 power 3, it becomes the top level. So it is numerator, it becomes 10 power minus 3. So it is milliamps. So its answer will be 5.9, right? Answer and solution is right now. So next is, if 750 microamps is flowing through a 11 kilo ohms of resistance, voltage, what is the voltage drop? So what is V? V is equal to I into R. So we can directly multiply. V is equal to I into R. Here is 750 into 11. So here the answer is 8250. So don't get panic, I am not getting the same answer as it is here. So here the value is given in terms of microamps as well as in kilowatt, right? So micro means 10 power minus 6, kilo means 10 power 3. So here remaining term will be 10 power minus 6 with respect to 10 power 3. Minus 6 plus 3, it becomes minus 3. So 10 power minus 3. So if you divide it by 1000, you will get the answer. So it is around 8.25 volts. So let us check the answer. So, right, it is right. So if you are aware of giving out the value, it will be easier for you, or else you will get confused, right? So according to Ohm's law, this can be asked in 1 mark. So voltage is directly proportional to current. So V is directly proportional to current, as I have shown in the first session. This session starting, I have given the definition for the same. So the answer will be this. Approximately how much current flows through 3.3 mho resistor. Mho means inverse of ohms across a 30 voltage source. So for that you need to find out how much current. So I is equal to again V by R. Since here this is resistance value is given in terms of mho, you can find out I and then substitute the value in terms of resistance. That is, it is a milli ohms case. So here let us calculate here. I is equal to V by R. So here 30 divided by 3.3. 30 into 3.3, it becomes, sorry, let me check it out. So 30 I is equal to V divided by R value is 3.3. So here the answer is 9.09. For a milli ohms resistance it is 9.09. Let us check the answer. Answer is microamps. So here we have obtained 9.09. So directly 9 microamps will be your answer. So in this way, similarly you could practice with the next level of pages, which is more or less similar, all the same kind of questions which is given in terms of voltage and resistance. Try this yourself so that it will be easier for you and you will gain a confidence that you will answer all these questions. So nearly around 30 questions are there. Please try this questions by yourself. Hope you understood the concept of Ohm's law and the relevant questions related to this Ohm's law as per part B session planned for Anna University, right? So it can be like a similar type of question. So if you are if there are a lot of questions you could see here, how it can be asked. So this is an idea behind it. Remember the concept of Ohm's law, I is equal to V by R. That is the thing you should remember in this Ohm's law, what you have studied today. Okay. All the very best. Thank you.